Welcome to another Ziva Math video. In this video, we're going to be using proportions to find the part and the whole when given a percent. You can use a proportion to work with percentages to find the part or the whole. Your percent will always go over 100, and the other side of the proportion, the part always goes over the whole. Let's take a look at our examples. Nathan has driven 71% of his 500-mile drive. How many miles has he driven? We can use a proportion to solve for the missing part. And here we know that he drove 71% of his drive. So 71 is going to go over 100 because our percent always goes over 100. Then we want to know how many miles he's driven so far. We're not looking for the total. The total is his 500-mile drive. So the 500 is going to go on the bottom where the hole is. And we're going to be solving for the part. We want to know what part of 500 is 71%. So that's where our variable is going to go. Now we have the proportion 71 over 100 equals x over 500, and we're solving for x. So we're going to start by multiplying 100 times x. So we have 100x on the left, and then we'll have 71 times 500 on the right. And 100x is equal to 71 times 500. That you're not going to be able to do in your head, so we'll go out to the side and work that out. 1 times 500 is 500. Then we'll need to multiply by the 7. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 0 is 0. And 7 times 5 is 35. When we add, we get 35,500. So now we have 100x equals 35,500, and we're solving for x. And this is a one-step equation. To solve for x, we're going to be dividing both sides by 100. So x is equal to 355. So the portion of the drive that Nathan has done so far is 355 miles. A florist received a shipment of tulips on Monday. They had sold 48 tulips by the end of the day. If they had sold 15% of the shipment, how many tulips were delivered? We're going to use a proportion to solve for how many tulips were delivered. First, we were told that they had sold 15% of the shipment. Our percent always goes over 100, so let's start by putting 15 over 100. Then we know we're looking for how many tulips were delivered. We're looking for the total. And so far they'd sold 48. So 48 has to be a part because 48 is 15% of the shipment. So 48 is going to go on top. We're finding out how many total tulips were delivered. So our variable is going to go on the bottom in place of the whole. So the proportion that we're solving is 15 over 100 equals 48 over x. And we're going to start by multiplying 15 times x is 15x, and that is equal to 48 times 100. So we have 15x equals 4800. Now we're solving a one-step equation. And to solve for x, we'll be dividing both sides by 15. So I'm going to go out to the side to show the work for my division step. I'm going to put the 4800 on the inside, the 15 on the outside. So we have 4800 divided by 15, and we'll start with 48 divided by 15. 48 divided by 15 is 3. 3 times 15 is 45. When I subtract, I get 3. We'll bring a 0 down. Now I have 30 divided by 15. 30 divided by 15 is 2. 2 times 15 is 30. When I subtract, I get 0. But there's still one more 0 in my dividend that I need to bring down. So I do need to do 0 divided by 15, which is 0. 0 times 15 is 0. And so x is equal to 320. We were solving for the whole this time. So the total amount of tulips that were delivered is 320. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to Ziva Math for more videos.